And Gilbert, of course, is out of town and will be back next week. We have been having an amazing time. Miss Cassie Betts, boy, that girl is just doing it in the tech world, and that's so important in our community. But we're not done yet. We have another young lady here that I met a number of years ago, and she is involved in an organization. I guess you founded this, I Am That Woman.
Yes.
And that woman is one that is connecting and engaging through business, through lifestyle, and to women of power. And it's so amazing because right now, women are like, you'll see it, with the swearing in, it was like over 100 and something women
Yes.
that are now congresswomen of all nationalities, all ages, all gender, whatever. We are just really, really doing it. But when I met you, so you're a best-selling author, you're a renowned speaker, you're a business owner, nonprofit, and a community leader of various sectors of the community, and a host in a call-in radio show. You're active in causes relating to women and girls around the country. But when I met you the first time, you were doing something in procurement, if I recall.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so
And I still do that.
You still do that.
still
Yeah,
do
you and
that.
your husband, right?
Yes, me and my husband.
Okay, because that's what I remember most. And in fact, I think after we ran into each other at the Black Christmas party, I was going, where do I know this lady from? And then it hit me. Wait, you were in one of our mastermind groups when we did that several years ago at the Los Angeles Urban League.
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Yes.
So this I Am That Woman, that came after, or have you been doing that all along?
Actually, it came after.
Okay.
Of course, I've been in business for the past 15 years, and I still do that. I still do business with the government.
Okay.
Yes. And also, but this actually, I Am That Woman, it came on after. I say about the event. This event is the first event that I'm doing that says I Am That Woman, but I've been actually mentoring women for a very long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this organization, are you helping to develop small business owners and the technology? I see career, small business, technology, lifestyle, education.
Yeah. Actually, what I do, because I am also a mentor, so I mentor women in starting their own business, whether it is profit or nonprofit.
Okay.
So I mentor them and I walk them through the process of what to do.
Okay.
And the forms they need to fill out and what they need to do from beginning to start. Anywhere from starting a DBA to a corporation, tax ID, whatever they need, I'm there to service them.
And that's so important because women are so talented and so creative, and we do some amazing things. And sometimes when I've taught women how to use accounting and bookkeeping and teaching them to be bookkeepers. And afterwards they're going, wow, I'm more than a mom. Yeah, because at one point you weren't a mom. So you were more than that at that time. But sometimes I think women lose themselves in motherhood and give so much of themselves, and they never take time to think about self.
They never take time, and I'm finding that a lot of times sometimes women just need a push.
Yes.
And because of whatever is going on in their life, they feel like they're mothers and they have to take care of their children. So they never take time to really go after their dreams. And I can really attest to that, too. I have 4 children. Matter of fact, I have 4 children and 12 grandkids.
Yeah, I saw the picture. I went, wow.
Yes, So I was a busy mother also. But a lot of times we just don't take the time to really go after our dreams.
Yeah.
And that is why it's my passion to help women to figure out what they really want to do, because a lot of them, they're very talented. And some of them, they know what they want to do, and some of them don't know what they want to do.
Right, exactly.
So you have to coach them and see what their passion, what they like to do, what they want to do, what are their dreams, what are their goals, and that's what I'm there for, to help them figure out exactly what they want to do in life.
No, that is phenomenal. So this event that you're having, which is on January 19th, and it's that I Am That Woman, and it's being held at the Proud Bird from 9 a.m. to 2, and is inspiring to become leaders, if you want to be an author or a speaker, set goals, improve social skills. And your target market are women between the ages of 25 and 55.
Yes.
So this is awesome. So where was this idea? Where did it materialize? Where did it come from?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah, I do. And I think for women that you're encouraging to come out there,
Yes.
they need to know why
Yes.
this is why you're doing this.
To be honest, you know what? The reason why I am in California, because I'm from Atlanta.
Okay.
And the reason why I'm in California is because of God speaking to me and saying, I want you to move here. And that's a testimony all by itself.
Right.
And when I started this I Am That Woman, the Lord spoke to me. He said, I want you to begin to mentor women, and I want you to start this movement of I Am That Woman, because women today, they know that I am that woman. Well, what type of woman you are? You know, what type of goals you want? You know, can you make a stand and say, yes, I'm that woman.
Right.
I'm the one that you said would never be anything.
Right.
I'm the one that you say I'm just a mom. I'm the one that you say I could never amount to anything. So the Lord spoke to me and said, I want you to start this and do a prayer breakfast. And not only do I want you to start it here, I want you to take it around the world. So it's a 6-city tour.
Oh, fantastic. And so is Los Angeles the first leg of the tour?
Los Angeles, the first leg of the tour.
This is phenomenal. Now, has this, so you started this when? With the whole... I Am That Woman.
I started it last year.
Oh, wow. And already you're going around the country.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
That's what I like. You make a plan and you just make it happen, right? Because a lot of times we spend so much time planning it, thinking it, instead of acting on it. And I think right today, you know, I've participated in a number of prayer groups and motivational morning talks, and there was one that I was on for, I want to say I was on it for 2 years, and I eventually came off, and I was talking to somebody recently, and they were like, well, Crystal, why are you no longer on the call? And I was like, well, you know, during the time when I was led to it, it was phenomenal. We were manifesting our dreams, or we were talking every day for almost 400 days.
Wow.
And I had put things in place to make happen, and everything that I put in place was happening. But there were other people that were on the call. They were just receiving the information but not putting in the action, the faith, right?
Exactly.
Because the faith without the action, it ain't going to work for you.
Right.
So I was like, well, you know, and it is not, you know, I understand that we need some need more encouragement than others.
Yes.
But if you are asking the Lord to provide this new life for you, this new world, you got to take an action. You got to put a foot forward, right?
Yes.
And so I was like, well, I mean, I'm hearing the people, you know, asking and praying and begging for the same things. Well, it's right there.
It's right here.
You just got to you just got to go one foot in front of the other. And I bet you he will send you everything and everybody that you need.
I'm going to tell you something. And that is what's wrong with the church today.
Yes.
Because, okay, church, I'm sorry. Okay.
That's how I feel. And I have to look around like, I'm just going to have to say what I have to say.
I just have to say what I have to say. Because we're in church, we lift our hands and we praise the Lord and we say, God, bless me with my business. Okay? And then we have the idea, but we never step out to move on that idea or that goal or that dream.
Right.
And the church feel like it's just going to be dropped in their lap.
Right. It's like, wait a minute. Because, and I say this all the time. It's like when you look at our communities and our people, and you see all the problems that we have, and then we see all these churches on every corner, and then you go, we should never have we should not have homelessness, because you guys could put together your CDCs and you can help. You can go build teeny houses, buy apartment buildings. I mean, come on, y'all are in church. You're supposed to trust each other. So I don't get that part. Why do we have jobless people, because you could be having job fairs every week at your church.
You know, it's interesting because when you said that, I own several businesses, and one of the businesses that my husband wanted to buy into was a franchise, and it was a janitorial company. And I told him, I said, "What do you mean a janitorial company? I'm not cleaning nobody's toilets." I'm just not, I'm not that girl, okay?
Sorry, dear.
Sorry, we hire people to clean our toilet. You want me to go out and clean somebody else's toilet?
Right.
But anyway, he said, "No, honey, there's men in the church that needs a job."
Right.
And he said, and this is a way to, they can't do what we do, you know, they don't know how to work at a desk or make sales or anything like that. He said, but there are some that could do janitorial work.
Right.
And so we were like, okay, all right, okay, you can do it. And we did. We started the company and we hired people in the church. Some of them stayed, and like my husband says, sometimes you create a job for someone, but you created that job, but they really didn't look for the job.
Right, exactly.
So you created a job and gave them the job, but guess what? They're not doing the job.
They're not doing the job.
So what happens is that, especially I found in church, a lot of times you create something for them to do, but you wind up having to go outside the church to get somebody to do the job right.
Right. Exactly.
And we ran into that so many different times when we hired people in our church because they need a job and they wind up not doing it.
Exactly, because but I think if it was the churches were doing it, the churches was helping motivate them to okay, we're going to train you, we're going to help you, we're going to uplift you, we're going to do all those things, and then now Jeri and her husband have a job for you, and then even possibly the opportunity to be a franchise owner yourself if you watch and see how they're doing it. But I think that's where our churches are failing, is because we're not teaching them how to fish. Right, exactly. We're just handing them.
This is so good. Yeah,
they're handing them the everything.
We handed it to them,
and that's the church's. In my opinion, that's your responsibility.
The responsibility, and that is so true because we actually just started. My husband, we started a leadership class at our church because we find that a lot of people that call themselves ministers, which is in a leadership position, really don't know how to lead.
They are not leaders, which is probably why they can't do what I'm asking to do, because it's so far out of their realm.
Exactly.
And when you are in a position where you have to, like Cassie was saying, she was homeless, she has to. The young man that just walked in the door, PA, he also, and he's got an amazing story, and I think we can actually pop you in for a few minutes because this will feed right on in because his story is he was also homeless, but in that he used that time to create a book. And now he wrote quotes, I believe, right? Right, so come on up. Oh, okay. Yeah, come on up. We're going to just pop you right on in. And this is PA, and PA has a, you call yourself, what do we call yourself?
What I call myself? I changed my name to Billionaire.
Billionaire.
All right. Yeah.
Right. And so his story, and he'll quickly tell you his story, and then it will feed right into what we're talking. So Jeri is having a women's leadership conference and helping women stand into their power and their glory and become the business women, the entrepreneurial, whatever that is that they need to be. So quickly tell them your story.
Oh, that's good. Congratulations first and foremost on what you're doing. Anybody that's setting out to inspire culture to have a healthy and a wealthy mindset is definitely needed because a lot of people don't understand the value of their mind. But my dream is to basically inspire 1 billion people. I slept in my truck for 63 straight days. I was homeless 36 months. I wrote 83 books in 63 days.
Wow.
All my books are high-end, custom design books, basically to inspire people to understand my worth, understand my value, because I do understand my worth and my value, and I understand that people don't appreciate free stuff. And if you want people to take your message serious, you got to take something that's that's worthy to them and make them appreciate your stuff equivalent to how you appreciate it.
Exactly.
And so that's what we were talking about is our people, the organizations that supposedly are there to help our people and that are not there for them. And I think we need to embrace the fact that, we're not as special as we think. We just the places where we go get the help are not providing us with the help.
Exactly.
and I am 150% in agreement that we have to stop the free stuff.
Have to.
Oh, yeah.
Because the free stuff is destroying us because it's always that handout type. And we got to twist it. It's kind of twisted because we want the free and the bargain, but when we get it and it's free and bargain, we do not value it, right? So you're asking me to give you the hookup, but then if I gave you the hookup, then you're not going to value what I gave you.
Yes.
So it's like I need to charge you more so you understand. So it's a real twisted kind of relationship.
No, I mean you know that when you watch like the ladies I see them when they buy their Gucci and their Louis Vuitton purses.
Right.
You never see a lady like turn when they wear the purse. The Gucci is hid on the inside closest to them. They make sure you know that it is a Gucci purse. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
You're right.
Yeah.
So my point of that is the only reason you do that is because you paid for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what we got to start doing. Black people, I'm telling anybody, I'm never going to apologize for being black and amazing. And I'm not going to apologize for, you know what I'm saying, my mother raising me to understand my worth. But I think black people are the most talented and most creative people on the face of this earth. And it's one thing that we just did not learn, which was business. We know how to sing. We know how to dance. But for some reason, when it comes to business, we think to buy something for $1, sell it for $2. That's a broke mentality.
Yeah.
Your minimum markup has to be minimum 300% markup. But when you speak in the terms of percentage, most people don't know how to add that up. You know, so and that basically means if you bought something at $5, you should be minimally selling it for $20.
Right.
So that your business can stay in business.
Yes.
But we're so used to having a broke man. I had a mentor, so that's why my mindset is just different. He always taught me don't negotiate over just stupid stuff. Like you negotiate a car, a house. I'm not finna negotiate no $25 T-shirt.
Right. No, right, exactly. Okay. It is what because you couldn't do that if you went to Nordstrom or any other place.
You couldn't say, Judas down,
Yeah, no.
If they got $50 on that receipt, on that tag, guess what? You're going to pay the $50.
Yes.
Because if they want something bad enough, if they want to go see Beyonce, they're not going to go and negotiate the $200 $300 ticket. They're going to go, right?
They're going to go.
So I think, so that's one of the things that when I'm teaching in my classes, I'm like you as well. I'm giving it to you on the real.
Yeah.
And when you want my services, I told somebody I was in a workshop last week on Wednesday, and I said, okay, so 2019, there's no Crystal gives nothing away. Everything I'm doing is for money. Everything I'm doing is got a price tag on it.
Yes.
Now, and if I choose to discount it, that's on me.
Exactly.
I don't ask you. I'm not asking you to tell me what you want to pay.
Right.
I'll let you know that is. And then the other thing is they come to you and they want. And somebody recently came to me and needed a 5-year financial projection for a business that they were someone's going to invest $8 million in. And so they were going, well, how much are you going to charge me? Why are you even asking me that? Because first of all, that's a higher level of consulting. If I'm going to create 5 years of forecast, financial forecast for you to get to qualify, so that an investor will find your business valuable for him to invest in. So that's not even a question. How much I'm going to charge? That's just what time frame you need it in?
It's the mentality, because I look at a lot of times I say, you know what, even in personal development, and I think that's a lot of things. That's another reason, and that's the piece that's also missing in our black community, because we don't really develop ourselves. We don't really invest in ourselves to even get better in life.
Right.
It's like, okay, if I have to go and pay Les Brown or John Maxwell, okay, if I go to one of their classes, guess what? I'm going to pay $5,000.
You have to pay, but that's an investment in your future.
It's an investment in my future. But a lot of times, if I say, okay, I'm going to charge $5,000, they're like, girl, that's too much.
Yeah, no.
Well, you know what that is. I've learned exactly what that is. A lot of times, what people is really telling you is, I don't have that in my bank account. They just don't know how to they just don't know how to straight up tell you. Because I sell a book for $963.36. Everybody told me that was too much, but this company called Toshin, they sell a book for $1,000 and $6,000. But nobody called them and said that was too much.
Yeah.
So we only seem to devalue it when it's sold by a black person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We don't think that a black person should be able to sell the same kind of shoes as a Louis Vuitton for the same price, as if we didn't put our own creativity. I'm just as innovative and just as creative as those big companies. So, you know, in the knowledge that I believe, we believe that when it comes to knowledge, we'll take a raggedy bucket car, we'll go pay $300 for an alternator, get that fixed. We'll get that tuned up. But we don't believe we should pay to get our minds tuned up.
Yeah, exactly.
So you got to pay people. You know, if someone can teach, like, people think that knowledge is free, and I tell anyone, if knowledge is so free, then let me go to Google all this free knowledge on how to get wealthy, and now let me see your bank account since it's so free. Why aren't you applying that knowledge if it's that free?
Yeah,
because you need somebody to help coach you and encourage you to do that.
And I truly believe this, though. If a person really want to buy into anything, and if they don't have the money, they'll go find the money.
Oh, they'll find it if they value it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they value it, they'll find the money.
Oh, they'll go to
but
somebody.
They'll tell you that I don't have that.
Yeah,
you know?
and they'll go to somebody that doesn't look like you to do it because they feel that their information and knowledge is much more valuable. Unfortunately, we didn't run out of time, so I want you to tell us about the conference again.
Okay.
And
I Am That Woman. It's coming up on what is it? I'm sorry.
January 19th.
I'm going all the way in September, okay? No, it's January 19th. It's going to be at the Proud Bird from 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock, and we're there empowering women to move forward in their business, in life, in their career, in their lifestyle, because I truly believe that if women have the opportunity to learn more and to be pushed and to be empowered more, they would do more. So, and this is the year, and this is the time for the woman. I don't know if you guys know that or not.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to tell you, Congress right now, the House on yesterday.
It is the
if you didn't know it, you know now.
Oh, yeah, you know now. So I'm telling you, ladies out there, you know it's time for you. You need to get up and show up. Okay, here at this conference at the Proud Bird on January 19th, because it's going to be off the chain.
And what's the cost?
The cost is only $45.
Okay,
we were just talking about that cost,
yeah,
right?
You can make that work. $45 is nothing.
You can sell some cans.
You can sell some cans on that one, boy. You can make that happen or borrow from somebody, because that's going to be an invest. Ask them to invest in your life.
Yes.
And it's just been a pleasure. Definitely, I think I'm going to come. The 19th.
What time does it start?
It starts at
9 a.m. And so I'm going to manage. I'm going to come on over there. I have to see. Is that a Saturday?
That's a Saturday.
Okay, I might be a little late because I got tennis in the morning.
Okay.
But I'll do a couple hits of tennis. But I'll see if I can.
And also, we have a couple of vendor spots open. So if you are a vendor and you would like to showcase your product, give me a call.
Okay.
Yes.
All righty. And how do we find you, Mr. Billionaire?
Oh, you can go on Instagram. I'm on Instagram, Billionaire PA. Don't follow me. Lead with me. We
Okay. So we got to have you for a full show, right? I think you've actually been in the studio, though, and done some shows here with Felicia.
Mm-hmm. I'm good with 10 minutes. I don't need 10. Some people, you give them a whole hour, they still ain't saying nothing.
They said nothing.
I'm good. So very true. So it was great that you stopped by, and it has just been an awesome day.
Yes.
We've had some, and then so I'll provide you guys with the video clip, and you can use it. You can use it to market.
Okay.
But
Perfect.
I think it's definitely the year of the woman, and I know as a female entrepreneur, and I've been doing this for 30 years, that this is the most incredible place. I can't even think of what I would do for someone else, because I'm shaping my own dynasty and my own destiny, and it's just wonderful. That's okay. And so we are going to tune out. We will see you next week. We have we got some incredible guests next Friday as well. So you are tuned into the Business Zone with Crystal, Gilbert, and Don. Both of them are gone, but they will be back next week. So you guys have a fantastic weekend. Happy New Year, and we'll see you next Friday. Bye-bye.
As a small biz grower, so we roll, using procurement, program, and control. As a small biz grower, so we grow, using procurement, program, and control. I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur.